Gladys Presley in a wooden shack in Tupelo, Mississippi. He had a stillborn twin brother called Jesse, and that was the only thing of note in his life until he reached his 20s, when he started dressing up and driving trucks around Memphis. His saucy hats and foreshore for pink made him a popular figure in town, and after he recorded a song for his mother, it was clear to everyone just what Elvis was. Big Jesse. But then, on July the 5th, 1954, Elvis returned to the Sun Studios to sing some country tunes, and then something extraordinary happened. Elvis and his musicians suddenly created rock and roll. In the space of one session, they went from this to this. Now, some people say that rock and roll was invented in 1949. Some people said it was invented on the record Rocket 88. Some people are monkeys in the head. Elvis invented rock and roll. End of story. After that, pop was never the same. Soon everyone was doing fast versions of old country songs. Many older singers couldn't compete. They came out of breath and fell over. The nation belonged to Elvis, and it was now time in his career for an escaped Dutch murderer to take over his life and ruin it. Because Elvis was managed by the self-styled Colonel Tom Parker, a man who previously forged a career making chickens dance on hot plates. No, really. There was also a fugitive from Holland called Andreas Cornelis van Kuyk, who was wanted for murder. In many ways, the archetypal rock manager. And if you want to really depress your friends, you can tell them what the Colonel said when he was told that Elvis had died. This changes nothing. Not chilling like that. As a fleeing Dutchman, Colonel Parker was unable to leave the USA without being arrested. And this is why. There goes facts. Although Elvis spent time in Germany with the army and made a brief stopover in Keswick in Ayrshire, he never played a gig outside the USA. The way doesn't count. After 20 years of this, you'd think he'd have got a bit suspicious. But this 1975 8-track cartridge, recently found in the jungle room in Graceland, indicates.
Hey, good news, Elvis. You were a collection of over 100 CDs. Over the next 6 weeks, you can join me on an exciting musical journey in the company of a band who have come to mean an awful lot to me. They're probably my fourth or maybe even third favourite novelty music act. The Flight of the Conchords.
Last week, we didn't make it due to an injury. Sorry about that. So we'll do one of our songs with this one. It's called Think About It, Think About It.
Just like Phil Collins, who taught us all how sad it must be to be a tramp, the Conchords are agitators as well as entertainers. Think About It, Think About It is their most unflinchingly political novelty song to date. On guitar and vocals, Brett McKenzie.
There's children on the streets using guns and knives, taking drugs and each other's lives, killing each other using knives and forks, and calling each other names like dogs.
There's people on the street get diseases from monkeys.
On vocals and guitar, Jermaine Clemens.
From monkeys. Now there's junkies with monkey disease. Who's touching these monkeys? Cause these leaders fall sick monkeys alone. They got problems enough of their own.
Man is lying on the street, some punch chopped off his head. I'm the only one who stops to see if he's dead. Turns out he's dead.
What's wrong with the world today? I never ever thought to discriminate.
We're following in the footsteps of, the likes of Dan Carter,
Edmund Hillary.
Neil Flynn,
From Paris.
Australian.
Is he?
Oh yes, well,
The band's manager, Brian Nesbitt.
I tell you what, working with these two is a lot of